Learning RX is essentially a brain training facility. We help make learning easier. So we have students ranging from 4 years old to 76 currently. My oldest student was 90. And so we help improve cognitive skills such as long-term memory, short-term memory, auditory processing, which is very important for reading, your processing speed, as well as visual processing and logic and reasoning. Our training is one-on-one, so meaning one student per a trainer. However, when we train, we like to train all students in one particular room. So there are about 10 people in one room, and you have metronomes going on, you have noises, distractions, background noises. You know, you hear people laughing and screaming and saying, oh, I missed that, but it's all cohesively together. Now that we've gone to our one-on-one where we only have one client that we see at a time, it's a little bit different. It's quiet in the center. And so we're having to find, as trainers, different ways to distract our kids. So whether it's blowing bubbles or playing music in the background, or if they're working on an exercise, we're hitting or knocking the table to make those extra sounds, and sometimes I'll make funny noises just to see, will you pay attention to me, or are you able to focus on your exercise? So from the trainer perspective, we're having to do a lot to distract these kids. A lot of our students who are doing the remote training online, typically we would have a lot of exercises we would be able to do with them if we were in center. There's actually a computer-based program that we do offer called Brain Skills. And so a lot of the exercises we're unable to do remotely is actually loaded onto that program. So to ensure that we're still working on those cognitive skills that we're focusing on, but without hindering that program by not doing those things. So a lot of the exercises we're unable to do, we'll have them do on the Brain Skills lab. The only thing that I will say we are having a challenge with is we also help a lot of our students who are on the spectrum. And so they're autistic, and it's a little bit harder and challenging for them to sit still for an hour and a half while we do the remote training. So we are offering in-center training, and that's what actually prompted me to open up our center. We had a lot of parents asking me, you know, when are you guys opening? What do you have available? How soon can we get back into the center? Because a lot of our autistic students, they seek that social aspect of it. And it's so important to have them be able to communicate to us. And a lot of our training focuses on that social aspect, as well as the cognitive skills that we want to teach them. I will say, you know, just because we're going through COVID, don't let that stop you for, you know, to continue in your education or wanting to better yourself. As a matter of fact, take this as a time of, hey, now that things are slowing down, what are some of the things that I can do to help enhance myself? And so if it means that there's more time for you to spend with the family, take that time and go spend it with the family, or, you know, pick up a book and read it with your child, because reading really helps and is encouraged by the parents who read to them or their village that reads to them. If you're looking for a great place to work out your brain and wanting to come in and work on some fun exercises, then we're here for you. Just because COVID's here doesn't mean that we're not.